Welcome everybody back for some more Hogwarts Legacy on the channel. We're here in one of the courtyards in the Hogwarts castle itself. A couple of things I would like to look at first. There was a... I'm not sure why that was broken. There's a painting back in this room, just there, and I'm pretty sure, because I have insider knowledge, we can do this.
That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
Where we can track.
This looks like the location from the painting. What could be so special about it? Let's get you back to your frame, little moth.
There we go. And we have a little moth that we can collect and put into the painting. This is a character that we spoke to in a previous episode.
I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
There we go. I don't know where she is. Oh, she's here.
Have you ever wondered how owls know where to deliver their letters? Magic, I suppose. Why would anyone bother sending secret love letters?
Oh, she's up there. Let's go let her know that we've solved the puzzle, even though she probably just literally just watched us do that.
Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Amit, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out.
There we go.
I've seen that.
God. Do apologise about that. The game was not happy then. Anyway, it is time to head to the defense against the Dark's Class Act. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm never going to understand these doors. There we go. So let's head to the first class of the game. Obviously, the defense against Dark's Arse. Let's go ahead and light some more of these flames and stuff as well. Always good to have them sort of available to us. Still don't understand these doors. Anyway, we've got to go upstairs here. Going around and classing Revelio. It'll be good as well, so we can get maybe some more of those paintings and stuff with the moths and butterflies and all those sort of animals. But here we are in our first
Revelio
class. Might as well get that unlocked. And let's head in to begin the quest of defense against the dark arts. I think that's Hagrid's hut. Well, in theory, what would be Hagrid's hut? Or is that the... That might be the house on the other side.
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Right then, let's practice this spell. There we go. Leviosa is now unlocked. Remember guys, it's not Leviosa, it's Leviosa. As Hermione Granger would say.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Right then.
Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent. Good. Well done.
He did a flip.
Very good, but the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Right then, let's get this Slytherin guy.
Levioso! This should be easy.
You're good.
How perceptive. What are you doing up there? Protego. Complicates things.
Rather good at this, aren't you?
I know.
You know what's really annoying? He's in his little...
This can't be your first.
Let's just say I'm a witness.
If only all my students were this adept. I do enjoy life duels.
Protego!
Try to anticipate your opponent's next move.
Levioso.
There we go. Literally knocked him off the table. And I appear to have broken it.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Gryffindor.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
I think we've impressed ourselves.
That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Levioso.
Cool, so we can now do Leviosa.
Lumos.
And we can do Lumos. Let's talk to this gentleman.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance, if you're interested. Till next time.
Maybe I'll learn to regret that, but again, maybe not.
Revelio.
Is there anything to reveal in here apart from her chambers? No, but we can talk to this
You
person.
dueled Sebastian. He's strong competition. Well done.
Okay, that was pretty not very interesting conversation. Let's do and head over to the second class then. Let's head over to Charms class. Looks like it's another one that's up these stairs. These are... do they have the moving stairs in this game? Obviously we teleported in the last episode.
Revelio.
If I could undo all that happened that day, I would.
One of the paintings are talking. Oh, no, the ghosts are
I would
talking.
talk about this.
That's kind of cool. There appears to be a chest in there.
Revelio.
Oh, is this the ladies' toilets? I believe it was.
Levioso. Revelio.
We can't open this one. Interesting. Anyway, let's head over to Charms class and start playing around with all the chests and stuff. It's just up these stairs anyway. Do want to just cast Revelio every now and again,
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit.
just to go ahead and
Sometimes
do
have to
that.
remind him to finish the lesson.
But let's begin this Charms class.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work, but I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? Hmm? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Then it's time to learn Accio. Let's do this. Ooh, I really like the spell learning.
Accio!
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
Time to go outside, it would seem.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree, So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
Right then, let's see what we can do. Don't know what happened to the guy's face when we first loaded, but...
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last. Very good. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing... That's it! Don't lose your composure. Splendid!
Oh.
Stay focused. Very good. Points to Gryffindor. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Let's do this.
Watch this. Phew.
Accio!
Now. Oh.
Not to worry.
Here we go.
She's gonna win.
There we go.
See, here's my plan.
Excellent control there.
Let us see this.
So she goes and gets like full score.
Accio!
And I don't think I can actually stop this in the right place.
Quite impressive.
She wondered. But we didn't do too bad.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
Oh, it's going to be moving now, isn't it? Yeah.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Be sharp. That is how it's done.
Right, we've got to time this good. Now.
Accio.
There we go.
That's it.
Here we go. There we go.
Let me wait a second. And then go. Too far.
Happens to the best of us.
Let us see this.
We need to get this one in. No.
Accio.
There we go. And we win.
Brilliant.
It's pretty good now.
Very good, both of you. Well done. Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Is Wagadu a castle like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
You can cast spells without a wand?
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Revelio. You can use Accio on humans, if you're so inclined.
Well,
After my brother learned the summoning charm, it was constant Accio this, Accio that. Cutlery flying everywhere. Quite unsafe, really.
Professor Ronan reminds me of my grandfather. Loads of wisdom, but a bit mad.
A word, if you would.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, An outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Special assignment just for me.
Revelio.
Okay, there's locks on all the doors for the professor's rooms. We've now got
Accio.
Accio and Levioso and
Lumos.
Lumos. Probably Lumos is probably going to be the most useful
Hello
overall.
there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Hello, you wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
Revelio.
Appears to be some secrets.
Accio.
Levioso.
I don't actually know if we can use any of the spells around.
Revelio.
I should cheer for the boy who says you're telling lies.
I'm not telling lies, Peeves. It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flack.
Ooh, fight, fight! It's a bold attack. Was the minister a boot or the minister a flack?
So these, every single one of
Stop it,
these
Peeves, you'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be.
is
when
a
you can't
number.
get Peeves a
I think it
smack.
goes
She says it's
1,
a
2,
boot,
3,
and he says
4,
it's a flack.
Peeves,
5, 6,
enough.
7,
You'll
8,
get us
9,
all
10.
detention.
So
And you're both wrong
open
anyway.
these.
It was Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't boot and it wasn't flack, but you're all in trouble with Professor Black.
So we need 3, which is the I have no idea. Absolutely no idea to do these.
Revelio.
Going to the top of a tower.
Accio.
Levioso.
We've got a secret page or something just by exploring. Can we get on a roof or the top of a tower or something? I think the answer to that question is probably no. But still, let's explore a little bit more of the castle.
Accio.
Levioso.
We can go pretty high in this tower, though. Although there does appear to be other people up
The
here,
most
so...
I've ever been able to conjure is a single quill.
secret chest.
Human transfiguration.
Anyway, let's go ahead and look at the map. Not that. Let's see if we can track anything. The map is really cool in this game as well. So we got side quests, I believe. Crossed ones, round 1. It looks like we're going to meet Professor Weasley. So let's go ahead, walk around the castle a bit. We definitely went into a different area of the castle completely and potentially got lost in the process. But shouldn't be too long, and we can go meet up with Professor Weasley, see what she is wanting us for. Probably trying to welcome us in again and see how our first day was. The castle seems really cool, very, very, very nice to look at, very nice to walk around the environment. The character kind of runs a little bit funky, but other than that, I'll never understand these doors.
Revelio.
Yes, that's that door again. Yeah, let's head down into probably the courtyard, or just down these stairs, to be fair. She might just be waiting down here.
Don't get too cocky simply because you had one victory over Challenge. You never back down.
I really want the stairs to move.
Revelio.
Well, it was a wall that you could walk through. There we go, in the courtyard we go. Quest begin.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
We should probably tell her, shouldn't we?
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the details, mentioning only a few spells. Revelio, was it? And Lumos?
That's correct, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
What? More work?
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
Can you tell me more about the potions shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students. And she knows the area. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Although a butterbeer does sound lovely, this is where we're going to end today's episode here. Let's do a little bit of Revelio in here, see if there's anything interesting in here. Hopefully, when we get rid of our borrowed wand, we can... we got some glasses from that.
Revelio.
Doesn't look like there's anything else in this room for us to reveal or, you know, pick through. Yeah, hope you guys did enjoy. I really enjoyed playing this episode. I really enjoy the first two classes. Obviously, if we head over here, we can speak to the other professor and head on our first assignment. But that is all for today's episode, and I hope you guys did enjoy, and I will see you guys next time.